Should water bosses be jailed over sewage leaks? Is Rishi Sunak a gifted leader? And is it okay to call your boss mate? With me, Jeremy Vine. Good morning, welcome to the show. It is the 12th of Feb, and joining me today we have the journalist Emily Sheffield and radio host Daryl Morris. Welcome to you both. Here's what's on the programme. First, should water bosses face jail time? Jail time for illegal sewage spills. The government wants to stop bonuses for leaders who illegally pollute our seas, rivers and lakes. Stop bonuses? Labour has said you've got to go further. You've got to prosecute those responsible. Would you like to see that? Then is Rishi Sunak a gifted leader, as claimed by Michael Gove? The cabinet minister said the PM is absolutely the man to run Britain and is one of the best leaders in the world. Do you agree? Then is it okay to call your boss mate? The Apprentice contestant Paul Bowen has gone viral for his casual and carefree reaction to being fired by Lord Sugar.
It is with regret, Paul. You're fired.
Fair enough, mate. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate. Fair enough, mate. Is it okay to say that? Is it disrespectful? Then is the papers and everything else. We'll discuss the government's war against woke extremists in the army, as they call it. At 11:15, Storm is here asking if we need more plus-size people on TV. At 12:45, Alexis Conrad and friends will debate if Valentine's Day is a rip-off. I can show you now how to get in touch with the help of Donald Trump, who we'll talk a little bit about later on in the papers, actually. So, Mr. Trump, what's the number? Thank you. 020-7862-2222. There he is. He's coming back. 16p from a landline. In his hair, we've got a mobile phone that reminds us they may be dearer if you call from a mobile. And don't forget social media, okay? The big league. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, now known as X, Threads. And the other exciting thing is that if you go on YouTube and search for Jeremy Vine on 5, you can see the best bits. And we'll probably be doing many best bits today, predicting it's going to be a very good show. So, panel, welcome. And Daryl, congratulations, because you have become engaged.
I have, yes. Yes, I went to New Zealand for a bit at the start of the year and took my girlfriend, Michaela, and brought her back as fiancée, Michaela.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Who was taking that photo of that surprise moment?
Isn't that lovely? Yes, it's actually quite well planned.
Oh, how nice.
My cousin's partner, Simo, is a bit of an amateur photographer. So I've got family out in New Zealand. And the story here is that my grandparents moved to New Zealand in the 1950s, and they got married there. And so I took Michaela to the church that my grandparents got married in Wellington.
Jerry Vine, wait.
Took her to the
Every
spot
day
there.
after the shot, Jerry Vine.
Over last year, so a poignant moment.
Oh, lovely.
And there's my granddad Ernie next to her as well. And yeah, and I smuggled over one of Michaela's family rings as well. So there was a bit of her family there too, which was pretty stressful getting through security, especially in America. I've written on my phone, there is an engagement ring in the bag. Please be subtle. In case my security through an airport. So yeah, she said yes, which is a relief because it was a long, long way back if she hadn't said yes.
Yeah. It looks like a really old church there, New Zealand.
Yeah, St. Peter's
Yes,
Church
they bang.
in Wellington. Yeah, I don't know how old actually, but I mean New Zealand itself is quite young, so there's not much history of all buildings. But,
Any advice for a young fiancé? What can you tell Daryl to help him on his way?
I'm about to celebrate next week being 30 years with my husband, dating. Then we got married after 8, 9, 10 years of dating. So I've done 21 years of marriage.
Can you do the British thing of saying, you get less for murder? Because that's so
I
British.
don't know what the rules are. I think you've just genuinely got to really like each other.
yeah, well, we did. We both got COVID a couple of years back in Belfast, and we had a tiny little hotel room, and we had to spend 10, 14 days, whatever it was, together in a tiny little hotel room. And that was the moment I think that we knew we'd be okay. It was nice.
You've got something in common with Taylor Swift because you both travelled thousands of miles for a romantic gesture. Let me explain. The Taylor story is about the Super Bowl. It took place in Las Vegas last night with the Kansas City Chiefs beating the San Francisco 49ers 25-22. And this is the moment they clinched their second consecutive title. Mahomes, Kansas City! And this was the Andy Reid special. This was the Andy Reid special. We talked about he was saving all day. So the Taylor Swift connection is that despite having had a concert in Japan the night before, she flew 5,700 miles to watch her boyfriend Travis Kelce clinch the title, and they had this nice kiss in front of 60,000 fans in the stadium, and it was quite a big thing. And she's the biggest star in the world right now. So you put the Super Bowl together with Taylor hugging her bloke, and that's quite a big television event, Emily, I think.
It's huge. She's so huge. When I was at Vogue, I think, like this must be like 10 years ago now. We put her on the cover, and so we think she was like in her early 20s then.
Yeah.
I mean, she is just
she had a
huge.
song called 22,
and
she was very, very big when she had that song out. So.
And she was so grown up when we interviewed her then. I remember actually the other Vogue journalist who went to interview her said that there was actually something about her that she found a bit vulnerable because she was young and her fame already was so huge, so extreme. And she's survived. Like, she's a real survivor. There haven't actually been any huge upsets around her or scandals around her or I think
if you're a Taylor fan, you've got all kinds of things that have gone wrong along the way, but nothing, just part of the journey. I mean, there's a whole conspiracy theory about her. What is it? Hypnotizing people to vote behind her?
I don't know.
What is this?
Of all of the sort of weird, sort of QAnon-linked Trumpian conspiracy theories, this is very odd. That this is some sort of Democrat plan, a psychop, to win the Super Bowl for Taylor Swift's boyfriend, which will sort of add legitimacy to her when she comes out to vouch for, to endorse Joe Biden. Which she will come out to endorse Joe Biden, because she already has done. I mean, we know where she stands.
I think she will. I don't know. I think it puts her in the firing line.
Well,
Trump supporters.
I think it puts her in the firing line.
I think it might even literally do that. She wasn't the only pop star at the game. Usher was this year's halftime performer. He took to the stage with Alicia Keys and even strapped on roller skates for part of the show.